You look at the performance of these animals. Ideally, there are some slightly older animals at the grower stage as well. Like you look at that, it's around 14 weeks. But the majority of these animals are currently uh, 12 weeks old. So 12 weeks old, if you get them performing in this format, if you get them performing to this stage, you're basically going to do well. At the end of the day, your target of slaughtering at 22 weeks old becomes a reality. Because at 22 weeks old, we're looking at a pig weighing averagely 100 kilograms live weight. So a piggery is a simple thing. These are animals where you're going to just give them the feed, monitor their health, and they give you money. But definitely, there are other things that you're going to work with. For instance, you need to have workers that are committed and they know what to do. You need to really keep training your workers. If the workers are not doing their work, if they are not doing well and you're still paying them, please get rid of such workers and get more workers. Ideally, in Uganda here, the cheapest variable is labor, but it's also the most tricky. Reason being, we are dealing with mindset change in terms of workers that are out there. So many people out there looking for works in the farm and the rest. But if you're going to go in line with the unprofessional workers, definitely it also comes with its challenges. So you should be willing to really give it your time, get workers. If they are not doing well, get rid of them, bring in new workers until you really identify the flow at the farm. So that is the most important thing in pig farming. But the rest of the things, basically feeding, monitoring the health of the animals, and knowing what to do in terms of genetics. The nature of the breed is very key. The breed is very important. The nature of the breed you get really matters in a piggery production. For instance, these animals, this is a very good breed. You can find somewhere these animals are growing. You'll get them at this stage at around 28 weeks old, over 8 months. But these are just 12 weeks old. That's around 3 months. That's around 3 months, 12 weeks old. So usually farmers find it a challenge when we speak about weeks in piggery, but it's really very important because a month can have close to five weeks. So it's really different. When we're speaking in terms of month, we're speaking about a week having 7 days, and we're talking about in terms of days. So whatever happens in that weight gain, in terms of each day, is what is accountable in really pig farming. So you really need to channel your farm to a format that you understand it in terms of days or in terms of weeks. If you can convert the days into weeks, there you can speak, I'm slaughtering at 22 weeks. So slaughtering at 22 weeks, if you're talking in terms of month, you might find that we are saying 5.5 month slaughter period. But if you start talking about in terms of month, you might reach 6.5 months, which is a long period of time. Any day addition at the farm really impacts a lot on the input costs that are really associated with it, producing an animal, and the usage of feed, the overall feed that is used really depends on the time period these animals stay at your farm. So we are talking about time here, which is the most important factor in production as well. Ideally, workers need to be trained over and over so that they can really understand. But the willingness of the worker to learn is very, very important in pushing your farm to another level. As you're investing, you should be knowing where your money is going, how you can track your costs, how you can track your production costs, how you can track your income flow. Cash flow is very, very important in managing an enterprise. So let's see. So you look at this. These are good animals. Let me show you older animals. You can really see the performance of these animals. These are, look at the muscling ability. Look at this animal. Ideally, I think I should just start picking that one. I slaughter it and someone eats the whole pig, because how many people can finish this animal? It's a huge animal. So look at the performance of that animal, and look at this. All these animals are in uniform weights and they are doing wonderfully well. We are not just showing you one structure, we are also showing you how the animals are generally performing. So these are our finishers, and this is the finishing stage, and you can see how they are really doing well. The breed, where you are using artificial insemination, and basically we are able to produce something that is going to return our money. So these are finishers. So these are finishers, and basically they are around 18 weeks of age, and basically they are doing well. By 22 weeks, we should be slaughtering them. So finishers, they are in finisher stage, eating finisher diet, doing wonderfully. So these are 19 weeks old animals, and you can see the performance of these animals. Basically, they are doing so well. This time around, we are raising our bar up in terms of weight gain, and this is where agribusiness becomes interesting. You look at your cost, you look at your revenue, and that is where the money is. And basically, you can get your money out of pig farming. It also requires money, because we're talking about structures. We're talking about putting up this kind of structures. So it requires money. Ideally, I feel bad for people going in without a clear plan. I feel bad for someone doing piggery farming without a vision. Generally farming without a vision. You need to have a clear plan, and basically don't gamble out there. Look at your cash flows, and you can really see that you benefit from, so that you know the decision making. Your plan aids your decision making. People do not utilize those plans, but that plan aids your decision making. Get to know when you expect your money back. It's very, very important in farming. These are finishers. You find that these spaces are underutilized. The structure depreciates and it's underutilized for now, but definitely we are strategizing. It's something that we are not going to construct again. We have established it, and basically we are going to benefit from it. The growers are doing so well. These are growers in grower stage, basically looking at this wonderful pigs. Grower stage, I mean from 11 weeks. When they after 10 weeks, they are going to grow a stage. So from 10 weeks up to 16 weeks, they are in grower stage. And in grower stage, they are eating grower-based feed formulated diets. So they are eating grower-based feed formulated diets, and you can see they are looking wonderfully. These ones, by 22 weeks, we should be able to slaughter them, and they should be able to give us 100 kilograms live weight. Look at this, we have produced this, and we keep producing this quality. Okay, The feed presentation is very key. And look at our feeder. The feeder is well good. And basically, here behind there are around 2 animals. Finisher stage looking so good. And still, this is finisher stage, finisher stage, finisher stage, and finisher stage. We still have more pigs the other side, finisher stage. So ideally, everything is about pig farming, everything about farming is strategizing. Lay down your plan, have your timelines well catered for, look at your cash flow. When are you getting money back? When is the money coming in? When is the money going out? And basically, you can make a key decision. Either go into pig farming or look for something else, or go into poultry, or go into goat farming. So the decision to go into a piggery enterprise lays in so many factors. One, your strength. In many cases, we look at a problem as capital. We look at cash as being a capital, but there is also a problem of knowledge, information. If you do not have knowledge and you put in your money is at a higher risk. So make sure you gather enough information or hire people that have the information, so that you really reduce on the risks. But get to understand the business in detail, and that is the most important thing. There now you look at the cash flow and sources of your finances. If you're going to get money from the bank, from the loans, how much money do you need at a specific point in time? Let's say your animals are going out in January, and you're supposed to get money from a financial institution or a bank or a lender, a money lender somewhere, and basically you underestimate the cash. You find that you will still need more cash. You will still need to borrow more money around December. So what I mean here, that get to know what you need and plan. Deviations can happen, but they will not be so much, as long as you know what you definitely need to do that. So the other thing is, ask yourself why questions. The why. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing artificial insemination vis-a-vis natural mating? All those things. Why are you doing this? Get to understand, how is the cost implications of the whys, the cost implications of something someone is doing. Why should I hire this kind of a person? Can my farm support that person? Can my farm support this level of the person? Why should I look for this kind of a person to really run my farm? So get to answer those questions wise, and the why questions, to answer the why questions, and you find that you will basically establish your farm. It's not a walk in and a get out scenario. You can't just walk into pig farming and get out immediately. You might find that the moment you step your leg there, you start spending money, and that money is supposed to be recovered at time T. So the time you put on the planning is really very key for you to see that you establish a sustainable piggery farm. Thank you so much. My name is Olupo Silva, an agribusiness person and a production technologist, and basically I deal in farming. I look at farming ventures, and we basically evaluate. We deal in construction services for farms, farm establishment, and basically we also do consultation in case you need this kind of information and you're searching for more information about how best to successfully establish your farm. Please hit my DM, contact me, and we can basically have a solid discussion about these ventures. Thank you so much.